Hello feed lovers, just want to show you my cuttings and they're growing. I got them just just sticks cuttings from eBay, I think a month ago or so, and I put them into water for a couple days, and then I transplant them to soil with rooting hormone, and I cover them with, as you can see, like a plastic cover. This gives them like a green house effect, so it keeps them moist and keep them from harsh heat, as well as from like chipmunks or squirrels, for about like 2-3 weeks also. Then I remove the cover, I start to water them, and then after a while I give them just here and there some little pieces of fertilizer. What I use is show you that too. Actually, it's in here. That's what I use. I don't have the brand, and I don't care. But this is like a fertilizer stick, where it's actually slow release the nutrients, and I don't put all into one because really they're so small, and I was cutting pieces just like this, and I was burying them just like this and let them just release their nutrients while I water them. That's what I did that. So I make sure that they get good sun, at least half day sun, or at least 6 hours sun is very essential. This is their first year. I think the cutting was a year old. Some are thicker and some are very tiny. As you can see, this is thicker, this is tiny, but still the growth is similar to each other. And I hope that they will survive the winter. Obviously I'm gonna be putting them in the garage and probably create some warm effect. They can, not freeze to death. I live in zone 5B, Chicago area, which we get sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes minus 20 Fahrenheit, which is really brutal. So it's important to keep them protected during the winter, especially for the first couple of years. But this is going to be my first year for those, and next year I'm planning to actually plant them in the ground. And those are those are the one that I'm actually newly transplanting. So this was my first container. I put them into small ones, and now they're overgrown the bucket, so I transplant into 5-inch bigger bucket, where they will, I think, stay for a while. And that's what usually I do. You see, the roots are overgrown the bucket. That's what I'm lacking actually to see. I will be more concerned about the leaves than the roots. The roots are actually what will make the cutting survive. When I got it, there was no root, no leaf. So now roots are actually overgrown the bucket, and also leaves are coming through, so it will get some sun and energy. And put right here. I will buy a tripod. I know it's not easy to watch. When camera is shaking, sorry guys. I'll try to update you guys with progress. Okay, that's ready to be placed next to the other brother sisters. One more thing I'd like to show before I sign off is I will actually make separate videos for other items that actually I'm working on. So this is my backyard. Sometimes I put the glass at the top of the containers to create like some greenhouse effects when I'm actually placing seeds to grow. We don't have rabbit problem, at least in my backyard, but I have squirrels and chipmunks problem that they actually so curious and they dig and they ruin everything. So I'm having a hard time getting success from seedlings if I don't do it that way. Like I have to protect them if they want to grow. Okay, now back to the figs. I also purchased 3 trees that they were actually in the container from a store. This is brown turkey fig, and I do see, I mean they are fruit, but I don't they were just like that when I bought it, so I don't see any more growth than I should see. It's a little bit disappointing for me because I want to see those buds actually grow to the new branches. I will be less careful care about the fig themselves because this is their first year. Probably not much I will have, but I want to see their growth, and that's not happening a lot for those ones. And this is another one. I may blame sometimes myself a little bit about overwatering, but sometimes even I don't water them. It's not well grown to my expectation. So that's the update for the ones that I purchased from regular store where they had actually leaves and roots, and I also showed you the other one that I bought it from a seller in eBay with just cuttings, sticks, and their growth is actually phenomenal. Okay, well, I'm trying 2 ways to grow figs. They are winter hardy figs, and they will survive in zone 5 because that's why I bought it. That's why I'm actually growing them, because I love figs and I want them to prosper, to grow, not die in the winter. And I don't want carry them in my garage or somewhere warmer every winter. I want them to be on the ground just like other trees and grow and prosper and fruit. Okay, I will update you when I see more progress on the figs. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you subscribe for more updates.